everyone, welcome back. In today's video, we are just going to discuss about the cash rounding that we can use inside the invoice of sales module in Odoo 19. So you can automatically round invoice totals using the cash rounding method. So have you ever created a sales invoice with a total like without a rounding method or a rounding amount, like we can say 19.97 cents or 99.98 cents, and wonder how business handle this small amount when customer pays in cash? So here, fortunately, in Odoo 19, here we have a feature which is called cash rounding under the accounting module. You can simply enable that. Similarly to that, we have the POS module. Under that also, you can use the cash rounding, but a separate way. So I've already done a video about that, but here in sales module, how to make that in an easy and clear way. Like if I'm moving on to the accounting module, I can move on to the configuration under the settings. There we have the cash rounding under the customer invoice side. Okay. So, you know what? In many countries, certain coin denominations are no longer used by them. Okay. So, making it difficult to collect exact amount from the customer. That's why they are not using that denominations. So, instead of manually adjusting every invoice, Odoo 19 provides a cash rounding features here. So, simply you can use them. So, I'll show you how to use that in an easy and simplest method. Just enable this option. There you can see, there we have the cash rounding. I've already enabled this. So these are the method. You can simply create a new methods as well. I have already provided the precision amount here. So I'm using this one. So imagine that suppose your company uses a cash rounding precision of 0.10 cents. Okay, so it actually means that the invoice totals can only end up with 0.10 or 0.20 or 0.30 or so on cents. Okay, so I've already created one. Name it like this: cash rounding with a 0.10 cent. What is the precision amount? You can provide the rounding precision here by clicking on this option to enter that what is the specified precision. Now you can see this is the rounding strategy. Here we have two rounding strategy, which is add a round line, and there we have modify tax amount. I'm just providing add a rounding line. Okay. Once we have done with that, here we need to use a profit account and a loss account. Why we are using is actually in certain sales, here we get a gain from that cash rounding and as well as a loss. So for that kind of purpose, I just provided a profit account and loss account. You can simply create them by moving on to the chart of accounts and just duplicate the income account, and you can provide the cash rounding gain at there. So here we are using the profit account as a income type account, and for the loss account as well, I'm using an expense account here. I just duplicated the income and expense account and created this two one. Okay. So I provided the correct specified cash rounding gain and cash rounding loss name as well. And now you can see this is a rounding method I'm using. So there we have three rounding method: up, down, and nearest. So the rounding method is actually mean by the tie breaking rule used for the float rounding operations. I just provided the nearest, so we will get an exact precision there. Okay. So you can set up that as per your company rules and regulation. Once you're done with it, you can hit the save button. We have just created the cash rounding point 10 cents. Okay. So we are done and we enable that particular option. Once I'm done with that, I can move on to the customers and invoices. I just create one. Okay. So for that one, I'm just going on to the invoice session, clicking on the new option and providing the customer. Okay, providing the customer, which is let it be open book, providing the product from here itself. So let me provide the product which has storage box. Now you can see the price of the storage box is actually 15.80 cents, which means 80 cents. Okay, I'm going to just change this one into 87. Okay, I just want to provide a I want to add this cash rounding method. That's why I just changed the price of storage box here. Now you can see the total amount is 15.87 cents. But here in my company, I can't give this amount as a cash to my customer. So how I can use a cash rounding method here? You can move on to the other information section, and now you can see there we have an option to use a cash rounding method. I'm just clicking on this option. I'm choosing the cash rounding point 10 cent. Once I'm done with that, I can move on to the invoice line. So now you can see here I'm using this as 15.90 0 cent, which means 90 cents. Okay, so now you can see Odoo is automatically changed this amount into this amount. Okay, so by providing the cash rounding method under my other information side, once I'm done with that, I can simply confirm this, and I can go with the payment by using the cash journal, because we need to give the cash, we need to get the cash from the customer, like in the precise amount. And let me create the payment. So that's in payment side, and if I'm moving on to the payment now, you can see I can validate it. Okay, so if you guys are just configured your cache configuration, I mean cache journal configuration, it will be definitely posting on the paid session. I just didn't configure that properly. Okay, so that's not a problem. Here I just showed you how you can simply use the cache rounding method or cache rounding feature inside the invoice of Odoo 19. So I hope you all understood this video. So if you like this video, please do subscribe and share with your friends. I'll be back with another video. Till that, bye bye.